This is B Jackal here on a video on the Denary number system. When we start computer science, we commonly start with binary, and binary is a base 2 counting system. And I want to make a video on Denary, which is a base 10 counting system, to get us started so we can move on to binary. And I think that it will be easier to move on to binary if we understand Denary, because we all know Denary already. We might know what the word Denary means, but we do know it. Denary is base 10, and it's just the way we count. And we can, the terms that I'm about to use, which you might kind of understand, but it's good to see it mapped out in front of you, will be the same terms that I use for binary. So you just have to convert it to there. So I think it's good to just go over this quickly. So before I start, I just want to say that I'm using Smoothboard, which I downloaded for Mac, and I am using that to make this video. So this is something you're probably very familiar with. I apologise for my drawing skills. These are the number columns for when you learn to count, basically. I can't remember, I think it's when you learn to count, or maybe something else. But anyway, we have units, tens, hundredths, and thousands. Okay, and each column can contain 10 digits, including 0. So it can go up to 9, from 0 to 9 in this column. And when each unit contains 10 digits and you want to increment it or add 1 or add any number, when no more numbers can be held in this column, that column gets reset to 0 and the next one up gets incremented by 1. So the number 4 can fit in here because it can hold 4 digits. But if we want the number 12 in here and we have 8, it goes from 8 to 9, and then it realizes there are 10 digits in the units column, so that gets reset to 0, and that gets set to the first digit, and then another one's added, so we have 1 still there, and that one gets incremented again because we're going back to the units column, and then another one's added, and then it's 2, so that's 12. And when we get to 9 again, there'll be 10 digits in this column, and that will be set to 0, and this will be incremented to make it 20. And again, when we keep going, and this gets to 98, we add 1. Always, when we add 1, it gets incremented here on the units column, so we get to 99. And then we want to add 1 again, that gets incremented to 0. This is also, and then the next column up needs to get incremented when this one is incremented. So this column is 9, is reset to 0 as well. And then this one, this column, the 100th column, is incremented. So you get 100. So basically, just to sum up, every time you want to add a digit, the units column is incremented until that has 10 digits in it, and then the next column up is incremented if there are 10 digits in this one, and that keeps happening. So thank you for watching. In the next video, we will move on to binary, which is base 2, and then we can learn about computer science. I just wanted to quickly go over that. Also, I just wanted to say that we count in base 10, but there are many different civilizations through time which have counted in different styles. We use base 10 because we have 10 fingers, but people have counted in base 60, which is why we have 60 seconds, 60 minutes. And also, we are actually talking about base 12, and that is probably better for us in the way that technology is moving. It's a much rounder number. So we could move to base 12, but that would cost a lot of money. All the technology would need to be changed, the education system, all of that. So it's probably not going to happen. It'll be ridiculous in the short term, probably quite good in the long term. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, email me, blah, 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 blah. Thanks.